Since the 2.0 update of Animal Crossing, New Horizons, players have been able to live out their farmer dreams, growing crops on their islands and using the bounty to make delicious meals. It seems that pumpkins were just the beginning, with sugarcane, tomato, carrot, potato, and wheat plants all getting introduced in the biggest New Horizons update yet. With a kitchen stove item, players can craft ingredients into dishes, similarly to crafting DIYs at a workbench. Sugarcane can be broken down into sugar, with wheat being made into flour. These two components are particularly important, forming the basis for the majority of tasty island grub. 10. Acnh Fry makes use of horse mackerels. Lots of Animal Crossing. New Horizons players will understand the struggle of catching horse mackerel after horse mackerel in the seas surrounding their island. Now, instead of selling them to Timmy and Tommy and receiving judging looks, players can now cook horse mackerels into acnh Fry. The acnh Fry is a miscellaneous furniture item in Animal Crossing. New Horizons introduced in the 2.0 free update. As a miscellaneous item, it can be placed on either the ground or on the surfaces of tables and other similar furniture items that have surfaces for items. The acnh Fry is edible, and by eating it, the player will earn 5 energy points to be able to relocate trees or break rocks. The recipe requires just 1 horse mackerel and 1 bag of flour, meaning with enough wheat crops acnh Fry can stay on the menu for the foreseeable future. Don't eat them all though. This little dish can be used as decoration, completing a kitchen design and bringing the room to life. 9. The sweetest recipe is frosted cookies. These cute and colorful treats will give players 5 energy points when eaten to freely remove rocks and trees from the landscape. Moreover, they can be made easily and in a flash, with a bag of flour for the dough and 2 bags of sugar for the frosting. The recipe can be obtained, by chance, from any villager who is cooking at home. If players have the Happy Home Paradise DLC, the chef of the player-built restaurant may teach them the recipe. 8. Bread makes great decoration. This carb staple brings a kitchen or bakery design together perfectly. With 3 bags of flour, players can craft the recipe, making several types of loaves and a pretty basket to top it all off. A warm-feeling bread basket like this can also make a lovely gift for a favorite villager. Villagers do enjoy being gifted meals and dishes, so if players are ever at a loss of what to do with all these items, gift them away. If a villager really likes it, they'll leave it out on a surface in their home. 7. A variety of fruit pie recipes. If players have all the fruits on their island, they can harvest pockets full of apples, pears, cherries, peaches, and oranges to make a range of fruit pies. To make the recipe, players will need 3 bags of flour, 2 bags of sugar, and 2 of the fruit they're looking to cook up a storm with. The pie comes out all golden brown with a pastry lattice lid. The mixed fruits pie requires 1 each of all the fruits in New Horizons, 3 bags of flour but no sugar this time around. The final product is a colorful and yummy-looking pie. 6. Carpaccio di salmone for fancy dinners. Players can make carpaccio from a variety of fish, but carpaccio di salmone is probably the most aesthetically pleasing. Freshly caught salmon with a wedge of lemon for taste is certainly a dish for a fancy dinner party and would look great placed on a table among other fine dining dishes. Players should make sure to donate the first caught salmon to Blathers at the museum, though. Only 1 salmon is necessary to make carpaccio di salmone, so it's a straightforward recipe for such a beautiful meal. 5. Bamboo shoot soup is a tree-chopping snack. If players find themselves with an abundance of bamboo shoots when bamboo chopping, why not make a warming soup for lunch? Daisy May sends this recipe in the mail to the player after a Sunday turnip purchasing, so a lot of players will likely have obtained it without realizing it. While eating bamboo shoots raw is all good fun, players will only get 1 energy point per bamboo shoot. It's worth the cooking time. This recipe increases players' energies by 5 points, but only takes 2 bamboo shoots to chef it up. 4. Pick your favorite fruit jelly. Like fruit pies, fruit jellies can be made with any available fruit in the game. It only takes 2 of whatever fruit, and even sits on an elevated, silver platter. This makes the fruit jelly items perfect for home decoration. Not only that, but fruit jellies sell for 300 bells each. If players are looking for a way to make some quick and easy bells, here's an idea. Fruits usually sell for 100 bells, so if islanders have a store of harvested fruits, they can turn over more of a profit by selling them as jellies. 3. Forage season champignons all'agillo. During fall, collecting all the types of mushrooms that pop up every day can leave players with a stash. Champignons all'agillo requires 1 of each mushroom, a round one, a flat one, a skinny one, and a rare one, which resembles a truffle. Players can either use this mushroom dish as a fall-themed decoration or can sell it to Timmy and Tommy for 20,040 bells. If players happen to have a lot of mushrooms in storage, this is a solid money-making scheme. 2. Coconut milk looks like boba. The new update didn't just release food recipes but drinks too. This tropical and vegan beverage requires 2 coconuts to make, which can easily be harvested at a single palm tree on the beach. Once crafted, it comes out in a palm tree jug with a flower and straw at the top. Moreover, the bubbles at the bottom just happen to look like boba. With this recipe, players could design a boba stall on the beach. This would make the perfect, tranquil spot to hang out with friends and villagers. 1. Kaboo and cake for the determined chefs. Turnip seller Daisy May sends this intriguing recipe via mail after players purchase some stacks of turnips on a fateful Sunday morning. If players are committed to making all the recipes that Animal Crossing New Horizons has to offer, then they'll need to be able to part ways with a single stack of 10 turnips to make Kaboo and cake. It's one of the most expensive game recipes, but is sure to be an impressive flex when placed as decoration either in homes or around the town. Players can display their gritty determination as island chefs with this Japanese recipe.